originally met him about 6 or 7 years ago in Mount Shasta and have worked with him personally, had some clearing work done. Ron has an unparalleled understanding of extraterrestrials' involvement with us, and he also does cloning work with the military. It's very fascinating. While helping us comprehend the situation, he offers also really effective solutions. He is the conduit for CLS, specialized in-depth interactive clearings and healings. It's also offered online. And he's also the host of a groundbreaking show on bbsradio.com. Give us a warm Conscious Life Expo welcome to Ron Amitron.
Okay, so how many of you have heard my workshops or lectures in the past? Okay, so okay, great. You're kind of a little more grounded in what I do here. So basically, what I am is a light being. I don't incarnate. I don't live in your time reality. I live in source energy, which is out of time. And I'm always in the now. That's why I had to ask the gentleman here to see his little flyer to see what I'm doing today. Because I don't have any recall of memory probably after 5 minutes. I have to really go fishing for it if I need to find out what I'm doing. So what we're going to be doing today is decloning people. All of you have experience with that. Some background information here. The light, people don't know what the light is, okay? The light is source energy, it's peace, it's in your heart center. It's with your spirit. And what happened was the darkness brought in mind energy here. The darkness is the alien agenda that's here, that you cannot see. Although you can see them now up in the clouds, which are the flat-bottom ship clouds. Those are alien craft that are cloaked inside of a cloud. So just outside of our visual reality, but the cloud happens to form around the ships. So we're here having a lot of mind control transmissions. I don't get involved with chemtrails. That's not my agenda. I'm here to help people to do the ascension process. But how do people ascend if they're clones? Okay, so what happens is you're living on maybe 1,000 timelines at one time. The reality right now is that you think that you're here, this is your only life, but you're actually in multi-dimensional timelines. And they take a little piece of you from your initial spirit and your initial body, and then they can clone you as a human being. And then that replica is here, and you could be living, like I said, thousands of lifetimes at once with the exact same scenario. So right away you might think, this sounds a little weird to me. So I'll say, okay, everybody's had deja vu, right? Deja vu is when you have a glimpse of what happened previously on a parallel timeline. So parallel life and a timeline is the same thing. Now, if you ever was driving your car and you missed a freeway on-ramp or off-ramp, driving by it, didn't know what happened, you blame yourself that you're a stupid person, you should have taken it or whatever, you were abducted. And you weren't here, and you got beamed back down maybe 5 minutes later. So that's what happens too. Whatever you have lost, like keys or a purse or anything like that, you actually have been abducted. And if you're lucky, you will go back to that same location and regain it and bring it back. So all of you probably have had that experience too. You lose something, look all over the place for it. Wherever you put it, it's normally always there, but now it's not. Then it shows up a week later. And then you wonder what happened. Yes?
Most people think that abduction is when the little green men come down, grab you, take you to the wall, bring you up to ship. You're talking about a different kind of abduction.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the people that are, quote, abductees, where they actually have full conscious awareness of that, that's very sad, but that happens. That's just a few people. Just a few people have that experience. Okay, we actually know that you are taken. So what we're going to do now is a timeline crash, and then we'll get into doing some decloning of people. So timeline crash is how they abduct you. They abduct you through physical pain, if you have any pain, and also they abduct you through your emotions. So whatever issue you have emotionally, they have a timeline for that. And the timelines can last between probably, when you crash them, between 5 minutes to about an hour. And everybody on that timeline that's suffering like you are with whatever you're going through is released from that timeline. So here we go. I'm going to count to 10 to release a timeline and just see how your body feels, because you'll be taken off of a timeline. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Anybody feel a little change in their body? Do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Another timeline crash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Anybody's body jerk or shift a little bit? Yours did. Okay. So you were just brought back here from a timeline. Still there. So how does it work? Since the aliens are in control of time, okay, they can stop time, freeze time, just like on your DVD player, push the button to pause it. Then they rearrange everything to the way that they want it to be. And especially with you, they'll just freeze time, bring you back. Everybody else is in just frozen. They make you sit right on your seat, fix your hair, put the proper clothing on, then they start the movie again. So this is happening all the time to everybody. Anybody in here ever be driving your car and all of a sudden the car shows up next to you, you don't know where it came from? Okay? They just beamed either you in or they beamed that other vehicle in. Now if they beamed you in, you say, well gee, I saw the stop signs in front of me, all the cars, what happened? Well, they fabricated everything around you. So they take what you can see with your eyes and your basic senses and they fabricate that, and that's what you're living in. And all these timelines of 1,000 of these are basically the same. So do we have any volunteers for the audience to see them change as I do a decloning process? Okay, if you want, you can come up here and maybe stand in front of me, and we'll let the audience watch you physically change to become human. Yep. Yeah, and you? Yeah, okay. You. Maybe we'll do two groups. How about two groups? So maybe half of you can sit down. So this is mainly for the audience to watch you, and that we'll do everybody in the room here too. I'll do two groups. Yeah. Oh, you're good. Oh, I got it. Oh, it's okay. I can. No, you're good. Okay, here we go. So I want everybody to pick one person here, because you can only really focus on one person, okay? And just pick one person and to look at, and you're going to watch them shift and change. The body might jerk. You might see them get taller, get shorter. You might see their clothes shift on their body a little bit, okay? Now when we get done with this here, they're all going to be smiling. So look at their faces now, okay? And you might see people become having a suntan or being pasty white. So this is for you guys to experience. Here we go. I'm going to take each clone out one at a time. So each time I take a clone out, they have to freeze time, so that you're all now frozen, and then the alien race that's making a clone of you has to bring a new one of these bodies in. So it can be turned off for, say, a week as they recreate the clothing, okay? And also check out the clothing. Maybe the gentleman at the end here might have the t-shirt on, and it might be slightly different, okay? Or maybe you might see that somebody has wrinkled clothes now, and now they're ironed, okay? Yes?
I'm getting a little lost on everything you're talking about.
Just watch. Just watch.
How they do this, but where are they?
Where are they?
Yeah, where?
You're controlled by timelines, and the aliens control you by their timelines. So I'm taking these people off of a timeline, and we'll take out probably about 200 clones. Okay, I'm going to count to 10 each time and go up. Here we go. Ready? Just watch the people. See if they jerk or twist. 1, clone out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Anybody see it shifting these people? What did you see? Are they getting brighter? Okay, they're looking more human. Okay, here we go. I'll do 100 more, then we'll make them human. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. Here we go. Ready to come human? I'll count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There. How do they look? Okay. Now if you notice, if you're up here, are you all smiling? Okay. Now, do these people look like they're in a fishbowl to you? Look at them. Do they look like they're like a one-dimensional picture? Like you're watching a movie, that they're not real. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody up here standing have any other comments about what they've just experienced?
I did feel some shifts in my body.
Felt some shifts. Okay. All of your illnesses that you deal with is from clones. The original body's perfect. So you could have a backache, and you can be having all these clones coming into you that have backaches. Get the clone released, your back pain goes away instantly because a clone was bringing it to you. Okay, so you see how they look? You see the energy coming off these people now? You all see it, right? Okay, second group, and then I'll do the whole audience, but I want everybody to kind of experience this here. Yeah, I can watch it from here as they're standing up. The people up here, as you're sitting down, the people are glowing. You're glowing, yes. Hello? Hi? Okay, now this is for the other people to watch here. Want to go over this side? Over here? Okay, here we go. Yes, have a question? Why do the aliens want to do that? To get more mileage out of you. To get more mileage out of you. Remember that they need spirit energy. They're taking your source spirit energy to materialize the clones. Yes?
And which aliens are these?
Which aliens? All the aliens that you've heard about are in duality because they're in the same boat that you're in, okay? But there's thousands of aliens. But the ones that you hear about, people say, oh, the Arcturian's good or our Pleiadian's good. But they're all aliens. They're all under mind control. Why are they under mind control? Because they're still in duality. Because they communicate with us through duality. In true light, there's no such thing as like verbal communication or words or judgments. So it's all judgment energy. It's mind energy. And then it deals with your mind as darkness. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. How are you guys feeling?
Lighter.
Lighter? Okay. Tingly? Giggly? Okay. Okay. Warm. Okay, so what's happening right now to them is that since they have like half the clones in them, they're becoming more human. Okay? The replicas are leaving. Here we go. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. Okay, ready to become human? Here we go. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There. How do you people feel up here? Heart's beating faster? Okay. Lighter? Uh-huh. So do you people see the difference on them? I'm counting, yeah. I have to command I'm a light being. I don't live in your time. Everybody else lives in time here. Okay, so I'm able to do this because I don't live in time. I'm not controlled by aliens. That's why I never have been I'm a light being. I come from source energy directly. I don't come into your reality. I live here because I chose to come to do ascension for people. So any comments out there? Okay, that's good.
Is there any reason this wouldn't work when you sit here listening to you count?
Yeah, I haven't done it to anybody out here yet, but just come up here. Okay? Okay. I'm a light being. My whole life. Yes. No. You're controlled by aliens. Aliens are controlling your lives. But if you keep doing the mind to heart drop that I teach people to do, then all of a sudden you can become more centered and be in peace. Okay, everybody else want to do this process? Yes, lady back here. Okay. Okay, the lady's asking, when you jerk at night, yeah, you're under attack, you're being prodded, poked with pins or whatever, your body's responding to being jerked. You ever see a baby jerk and squirm? They're under attack by the aliens. Okay? Yes?
Everybody seems a little bit confused, so maybe I can explain something. I've been studying with Roger 6 years now. It took me 3 years to figure out what he was talking about. I know it was right. And now I see it's right. I've heard hundreds and hundreds of people say all kinds of wonderful healings happen to them and everything he's talking about. What you probably don't understand, and this is the whole point, is he is a light being, not a light worker. You've heard that. This is a light being. Everybody in the show, everybody on this planet is working with mind and psychic energy. So when you talk about healing and all that, that's always psychic energy. Ron doesn't do any of that. It's like, here's the lower world where we live in, and then here's the top of time. All this is time and dimension, 8th dimension, all in time. Ron comes from up here, source, where it all started, where everything came from. He is the only one, because he comes from there, that can use that energy and not psychic energy. That's why he can do just about anything. That's the difference between Ron and everybody else.
Yes.
I don't know all of what he said, that's great, thank you for that clarification. But I've been working with Ron for about 12 years, and I can tell you for a fact that before I worked with him, there were a number of different things that were like blocks that were in my path, and he did some clearing work, and I can tell you without a doubt, and I have no reason to stand here and make this up, that things really, really moved. He cleared a lot of things. Sometimes you're moving your feet and your efforts don't go forward. And when I started working with him, everything started changing. So a lot of the stuff I don't always know intellectually comprehend, but I do know for a fact that it does work. And so whatever he says, you may not comprehend it all in this moment, in this space and time, but it is effective and it does work.
Thank you. Yes?
Did you clear out all the clones we had there?
I cleared out 200 clones on one timeline out of about 1,000 timelines, okay? Remember, the aliens love you. They get your emotional energy, and so what they'll do, let's say you have a bad day here. Just think of having 1,000 bad days, and you replicate it, okay? Doing the exact same thing. And then the aliens now can feast off of you 1,000 times. Okay? So like I said, people say, Ron, is there any good aliens? There's people in this, different workshops and doing lectures and everything else. They talk about aliens and contact with aliens and writing books about aliens. Are they any good? I go, well, for me, I would say no. Only because they're in duality. Okay? They're in the same boat that you are, just at a different frequency. In a different dimension. In light, there's no dimensions. Okay, so stepping on people's feet here, possibly. Okay, the light will never channel through anybody. Number one. Okay, why is that? Because it'd be judgment. The light does not do angel readings, or doesn't do this, or doesn't do that. Because the light only works in the now. The light has no predictions. People say, when is ascension going to happen? Well, it's whenever the light decides to do it. Works in the now. So all your prophecies, all of the readings that people do, claiming that they're channeling maybe God, or which they really are. They are channeling God, the aliens. Remember, all churches here are controlled by aliens. And when you pray to something and connect to something outside of yourself, then you're hooked up to an alien life form. Okay? So when you pray outside of yourself, you're at pray, P-R-E-Y, to what you're praying to. You're hooked up. And the churches love that because they want to because they're all alien based. So we have people talking about the end of the calendar, the Mayan calendar in 2012. Doesn't exist in light, but here it does exist. Okay, so it is real. So since now you know a little bit about time, and that time can be changed, are the Mayans that were killing people on the pyramids, right? Sacrificing all these people, cutting their heads off and pulling out their hearts and drinking their blood, etc., right? Maybe they're just 1 second away from you in 2012, and they're going to abduct you and do that to you. Think about that. We think it is linear time, okay? They can change time. The aliens that are controlling them, that race of people doing that back then, could reappear now and do that to you. Did I lose anybody? Okay, so do you want to follow a prophecy of a religion that's going to kill you? I don't see any hands up here. No volunteers, okay. So I'll talk about quickly, then I'll get back into this here. I'll talk about the time-traveling soldiers that are here to fight the aliens. So what they have done is the founding fathers that are living, that created the Constitution here, are on timelines. So you've all seen movies in the last probably 30 years. I think maybe Back to the Future was one of the original ones, right? Long time ago. Then we have, the Terminator, and everything since then now is basically somebody time traveling, source code and stuff like that, going back from the future, coming back here to try to save the planet. Well, that's all true reality. Battle LA is one of the big ones that was shown, a year ago or something. That's true. They just didn't get it right. They showed us winning. but the military has enlisted or taken all the people from, start over again, all the people probably who was in battling other countries or whatever from about 500 AD to now, and we just talk about maybe the Iraq War, Vietnam, World War I, the Korean War, World War II. All those soldiers that are in boot camp, okay, at that time, are fighting the aliens. They just stop time. Maybe they ask them, say, World War II's over. You want to re-enlist or want to do something else? Oh yeah, you're under the control of the military, right? Because you've signed up. So they take them from that time, we'll say World War II, say 1943, we'll say, and transport them into like the 2100s and beyond, train them with alien weaponry, and shot them back here just outside of our timeline right now in this real time. And they're fighting aliens as we speak. So I'm doing a enlistment program tonight at 8 o'clock. I don't know what room it's in, unfortunately. Anybody have any idea? Is it the, I should have wrote it down, but anyways, it's at my booth.
They didn't put you in the schedule.
I'm not in the schedule, no. I'm outside of the, I should have been on the addendum, but the addendum was not made, so. It must have got lost in time. Yes? Aliens are other life forms, typically of darkness, that don't have a spirit or soul in them. Okay? I use the word spirit. And it could also be people like we have on this planet that decided to switch over into darkness, not using hard energy. So, anyway, if you're interested in enlisting, I'll be doing a program for that. I'll bring the soldiers right in. In fact, you want to feel the soldiers? Because they're basically just outside the room here. Here they come. This here is, get it correct here, United States of America time-traveling special elite forces, okay, that are fighting aliens. Here they come. They'll only come because they want to come. I can't command them, but they'll come in here because I help them. Okay, what happens is if they go out into battle and they get terminated by an alien, I have to put them back together again. I got to find all the parts and recreate them because you can't lose anybody on a timeline. If somebody were to die on a timeline, then this whole process here that we're living would be zapped. That's why people who travel on timelines can't die on a timeline. So when they came back, see, if they were to die on a timeline, then they can't go back to the previous timeline. That's why they fight in aliens, because they look back from remote viewing, we'll say, going back in time and experiencing maybe the 2150s, looking back and say, gee, you know, if the aliens take over the planet in 2012, we're not going to exist out on our timeline because we got transported from, like, say, 1943 to, say, 2150, and if they lose this timeline, there's no existence. You follow me? So that's why they're fighting aliens. And the whole planet here is fighting aliens, except for the Chinese. I don't know what they're doing, but they're not enlisted. I can't say that's bad, but they're just not doing that. Every other country that had a military force is out there fighting aliens. And if you're enlisted now, and maybe a police officer will say, possibly, for sure the military energies right now, you are fighting aliens whether you know it or not. Okay? So I'll bring in the soldiers. So this is the special forces coming. You're going to feel the energy. It might feel kind of heavy. Well, these are people that look like you, okay? And they may be about 20 years of age because they are in their boot camps, okay, at that time. You might see Civil War people possibly. You're going to actually probably feel their energy. And I'll bring them into the room here. Here they come. 1, 2, I'll count to 5, 3, 4, and 5. There. Feel a shift in the room here? How many people felt it? Want to raise your hands? Okay. So they're here now, just around here hanging out. Okay? Look at them stronger. Here we go. Stronger, stronger, stronger. Yeah, get them a little more frequency here. Stronger, 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 and stronger. There. Is that better for you? But they're not going to materialize because they probably scare the hell out of you. Yeah. You feel them? Uh-huh. What are their weapons? They're, it depends. If they're, we'll say that it's a World War I soldier, they're going to have just a basic, probably, rifle, right? Where a newer person might have rockets or something, or if you go back maybe to some people that might have like bow and arrows. Well, all these shoot out light. This is source light. So as they're pulling their trigger with their regular weapon, they're shooting out source light that will terminate aliens, okay? Now, these weapons that is from light don't respond to the laws of time. So it's much like if you're playing baseball and somebody throws you the ball, you can see the ball coming toward you, right? Well, with light, it's instant. So they can watch the alien weaponry come to them, trying to terminate them, And a lot of them, what I'm used to, are in spacecraft, we'll call it, okay? So the spaceship actually takes the hits, and it just goes away, or they terminate the energy. But once they shoot back at those aliens, they're terminated instantly. They don't even know what's happening, because they're out of time. So there's a lot going on. It may sound kind of weird, but remember, all your sci-fi movies that you've seen are probably going to be real. Okay?
You said China wasn't involved with American connection, but that's what interpreted as that's not being penetrated.
What's that again?
The only country that's not being penetrated is China. You said something is, going on in China, but they're
Yeah.
governments that are not enlisted in this war.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting.
Not being penetrated, I'm wondering if that's some kind of-
I don't know any intel on that. Very interesting. Okay. One
You talked about the clouds.
ship clouds.
Those remind me of the clouds at Mount Shasta.
Yeah, that's aliens. Not as much now. About 95% of the ship clouds in Mount Shasta are terminated. They're gone. Whenever they come into the mountain, that's where I live. They come into the mountain and they kind of start to creep on the mountain, and then they get terminated. A few may land on it, but not like it used to be.
Terminated by whom?
I terminate them.
There's a lot on 11, a lot of stuff.
Okay, I'll just talk about 11, 11, 11. That's your program. Okay, whenever you get sequential numbers, the aliens are remote controlling you, your body, little hand control, right? Have you turn left, turn right, right? And then all of a sudden you look down, oh, get your eyes on the clock, oh, 11, 11. They got you. They're validating that you are programmed by sequential numbers. Is it a spiritual number? Of course. 1111 is spiritual, right? That's what they tell you. Remember, what you have to realize is what you've been taught in this lifetime is a lie to you. You've been lied to a lot. Yes, so anything that's consecutive numbers or letters that you see all the time, that's what it is. So ready to be decloned, everybody? Let's have another question. And I'm doing, we got two. Okay, we'll get those first. Okay, this lady back here.
So what's your background?
I'm a light being.
So can you just more on that, like where you came from?
I came from source energy.
How you ended up here and why?
I came here because I wanted to help people. I was a healer in Jesus 2,000 years ago. I was in his body when he did healings. Every healing that Jesus did, I performed. Had other people, other light beings in that body also. But when I was in there doing the healings, that's what I can remember. Okay? And that's why I came back, because he was killed about 15 years earlier than it's supposed to be. Supposed to be for like 15 years longer doing ascension teachings. So I came back this time to help people with the ascension and get rid of all the misinformation. There is a prophecy of me coming here in the Talmud Emmanuel, and it talks about that's the real Bible, we'll say, that was brought forth, that was uncovered, and I'm in that. As far as I always just talk about 2,000-year cycles and stuff, and that's what Jesus talked about back then, because he knew about the time traveling. So aside from that, I don't want to get into myself too much. That I don't deal with that. I want to help you people. Go, yes.
If you were to completely declone me of all my clones, then all my maladies would go away?
That's correct.
How do you do that?
Well, I'll be doing a workshop on Monday to help people. I'll be having this on my website, probably within a couple of weeks, maybe. We'll see. And you'll be able to go there and do a decloning process, make you real. Okay, ready to be decloned, everybody? So, here we go. You guys people want to sit down over here? Okay. That might be more comfortable for you. Nothing to do, right? And look at the people around you before we do this here, because the people that were decloned will have more energy than you do. Okay? And the people that weren't decloned are going to look plastic to the ones that were. So, here we go. We take out 200 clones, so the other people that came up here have a little added benefit of having another time at it. Here we go. So, in fact, what I'm going to do is work on a timeline. Remember, they have all different types of timelines. They have timelines probably for anger, timelines for maybe self-abuse, addictions, etc. How does pain work? Anybody have pain? Is pain a big one in here for people? Okay. Okay. Anger. Okay, so I can, whatever you want to do, we'll just do that, okay? Otherwise, I'd be doing this for a long time. But the main one I'll be doing is pain, and then we'll do anger. Does that work for everybody? So, no, you have to check. I'll do them both. I'll do 2 of these, okay? But you have to check to see which one you want first. We'll first do pain, okay? Remember, the pain that you have, if you have no pain right now, whenever you have pain in your body, it's with you. Energy doesn't leave you. And then when you get your next pain, it enhances. Okay? Here we go. Pain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. How are you all feeling? Feeling a little more peaceful? Okay. Here we go. Next 100. We'll get some water here. We'll do some water charging after we do the clones here. Yes, I will ask, how many people got their mind stretched here? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. Okay, how's your body feeling? You're just on the process of being human. Ready? Here we go. So the next clone's coming out and you're coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. How do you feel?
Lighter.
Lighter?
This room is a lot brighter.
Brighter? Yep. Yep, because you have real eyes now. The pain in your knee went away? Okay. Okay, now we'll do what was it, anxiety? Was that what it was? Anger. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. There we go. How's that? Feeling less stressed? For me, it's interesting when I count because I have to remember what I talked about last to get the next number. It's complicated, believe me. So here we go. 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. Ready to become human? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There. Now everybody look at each other in here. And you're going to notice that they're glowing, that they're all three-dimensional, that they look real. Probably the first time in your life to see real humans. Okay, let's do some water charging. So everybody have a glass of water? If not, you can probably go out the back door there. Younger? Great. Doesn't matter. So wait a couple of minutes here. Any other questions out here? Yes.
So, where is Jesus now?
Where is Jesus? Jesus is, he comes into me off and on. He's on the Lightship. He's in source energy. when Jesus left this planet, we'll say whatever age he was, okay? So we'll just say hypothetically when he left the planet, to play it safe, 1950 years ago, he's never returned here since. So what are you praying to when you pray to Jesus in a church? You are praying to the light of the darkness, Jesus, a cloned representation of him, put out by the light of the darkness. Yes? Is Jesus come? No, I'm here in his place.
There was a show called the Jesus Christ Show on Sunday. Are you aware of it?
No.
The guy is he's a regular guy, but he's really, really advanced. That's all I know.
Good.
On Sunday from like 7 to 10 or 11. I'd be curious, it's on KFI. Sometime you listen to it just to see what it is.
I don't live here, but I might try to tune into it on the internet. Somebody had a question back here? Yes, back there? Uh-huh.
You said that you could terminate aliens, right?
Yes, uh-huh.
And then you said that nothing can be terminated on a timeline. So how do you...
Yeah. What we do is we get the aliens that create the timeline.
But how do you destroy them if are they on a timeline?
They are on a timeline, but they're outside of the timeline that you're on. You're not living on that timeline. If the aliens were to come here on this timeline, it would be a disaster. Okay, you'd first see all the military forces going after the alien ships. They'd be instantly gone. Okay? And then you have mass chaos here, and that's why the governments don't want to talk about aliens too much. Yes? Yeah. You can have recall of your parallel lifetimes, yes, on the different timelines that you're abducted onto, yes. Okay, the clone's changing you probably every 10 minutes, okay? So every 10 minutes you're a different person. You don't know it because they freeze time on you. Okay, and dreams is one thing, yeah. Whenever you have a dream, that's a timeline leaking through, bleeding through into the reality that you're, experiencing. So deja vu is one, like I said, losing your keys, your purse, or wallet, or whatever. Seeing cars materialize beside you out of nowhere. All different things like this here. Normally you just kind of see it and you have no place to put it. So you just think that, something's wrong with you because you didn't see that car that was there. It was in my blind spot, That's because either you got beamed down or they got beamed down into this reality here. And they can also copy and paste timelines. And they can also take the timeline and go back on it and erase what's there. Just think of the computer technology or film editing, okay? And they can change things. So what's real, this may sound a little freaky to you, is the room next door here and this room over here and the thing behind me that you physically cannot see isn't there. It's only there to you because they're not going to materialize it when you're not there. If you can see it, they'll materialize it. Now, if somebody's out there walking in the hallway, it will be materialized for them, but not for you. So wherever you go with your eyes, since our eyes see things, that's going to be materialized for you. But what's behind you is not going to be there. With your third eye, that's probably another bleed through of mind energy. And the mind energy will be what you're connecting to, not that that's going to be invalid to you, okay? It's still going to be another way of seeing, but it's still mind energy. Well, then your reality is different. You probably have a more truer reality. One of your senses is taken away. Yes?
In regards to timelines, what about the rotation of the planets around the sun? Is that all?
That's self-fabricated. In fact, are your stars real? What's the old song? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Hello, people. So, astrology is the alien's way to connect you to the timelines which give you your predetermined life path. You can change it. But most people don't change it because they live the life of what the aliens want you to live. Remember, you're time controlled. You're brainwashed here. You have robotic programs. That's why you see sequential numbers all the time, like 1111 or whatever you see. I can go on forever on these workshops, but let's do some water charging. So we'll take you up to the Lightship here. This is source energy. This is where Jesus took people for healing. So this is a ship. We'll call it a ship. It materializes into physicality. You may see it, you may not. But I'll bring in the dolphin energy into this room here. So your frequency will change a little bit here as you're on the Lightship with the dolphins. So here we go. I'll count to 5 to bring the dolphins into this room. You have water? Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And just hold your glass of water. You might feel your hands buzzing a little bit, tingling. That happens. And the dolphins are here to activate your water. On the Lightship, the energies there have to have physical form to communicate to you. So we have animals and different minerals and trees and things that are on the Lightship that we recognize. Otherwise, it would be alien creations of light, and you don't want to really see something else that might kind of scare you, because you may see something, you might see a human with 10 legs on it, which could be a creation by something of the light. Nothing's wrong with that, just that you wouldn't understand it. So I bring in life forms that the spirits that are still there that haven't left the Lightship yet will help us out through the process of energizing and doing healings on us. Okay? Water's completed. Have some water, see how it tastes. You drink the whole thing? Yeah, that's pretty common. So when you drink the water, if you notice, you're not sampling the water when it goes into your mouth. Am I correct? This goes right on down. Okay? So this water is compatible to you right now. And it has, we'll say, using the codes kind of loosely, it has light codes in it that's designed for you. A lot of the stuff in metaphysics that they talk about, a lot of people use the same word to describe something that's completely different. So I have to use vocabulary here that is probably overused, but it's different. Okay, what next? I'll do a robotic program. Yes?
So there's a lot of people on this planet. Are you saying every person on this planet has this stuff going on that's only within 10 seconds or whatever it was?
Yes, everybody. Uh-huh.
So that's a lot of aliens doing a lot of like.
So I said there's thousands of aliens controlling people, yeah. People just talk about, well, the Pleiadians are out there, are they good, and then you have the Elohim, and you have Elohim, and then you have the Arcturians, and you got the Greys, and, the reptilians. Well, that's just what people know about. There's thousands of them, and they do timeline sharing. So maybe the biggest, baddest, smelliest alien buys a timeline for 2 hours, we'll say, and then they sell it to other aliens to abduct you on. It's mass marketing, and just look at the way we live here. They want to get your energy. They're living off of your energy. Okay? This lady here. What's that? Stay in your heart. I'll do a mind to heart drop. Here we go. It's on my website. This you can do yourself. And I count from 10 to 1 backwards to command. You have to command your spirit first of all. Remember, if you don't use your spirit in anything that you're doing on a command, it'll be the darkness working with you, the light of the darkness. Okay? So you have to command your spirit to take your awakening thoughts to drop them into your heart center. And then you're at peace. Everybody wants peace. And so you get all these books, get all these meditations, get all this stuff going on with you, all these transmissions, and bringing in more light. All you want is peace. So everything in your head, everything outside of yourself is darkness. Teachings of Jesus, go within. Kingdom is within, period. Here we go, dropping down. This you can do yourself. I'll stop halfway. And for those of you who are a little more intuitive, you can actually feel your thoughts in your throat. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Okay? What was your thoughts? Think a thought now. It won't be up here, it'll be in your throat. Right? Here we go. We'll continue on now. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're in your heart center. I'll do it about 4 more times here. Dropping down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll do a few more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're in your heart. Now if you notice, you can't have a negative or positive thought. Try to think now. You're in peace. That's why the light doesn't channel, okay? The light cannot channel, does not communicate with you. All it is peace energy. Everything else is duality, which is judgment. Yes?
So what do the aliens do with us when we die?
They get your bones, get your DNA out of your body, make a replica of you, and you're someplace on a timeline. So you probably want to be cremated. Now, what they do with your spirit is they take your spirit to the light of the darkness, okay? Have your past life review, the other side, right, where you see the light. People talk about seeing the light, seeing Jesus, seeing this, seeing that, all the relatives. Well, of course, they're all over there just like you are. You're stuck there. And then you pick the best of the worst parents, and you get reincarnated down here again, and they clean your spirit out because your spirit's contaminated with darkness. It takes on what you are. It takes on the emotions. So they have to clean off your spirit, deprogram it. Then you come back into a body, brand new. That's why baby looks so nice. While they glow with radiance, right? They don't have any contaminations yet. They haven't activated the DNA in the body to start your life spiritual lessons of the land of darkness, okay? Because your lessons are in your DNA. So the aliens really set you up good. They gave you DNA in your bodies. You can never get out of it, never get away from it. And I'm sure nobody in here conceived a child when they're 80 years of age after working on themselves for their whole life, getting rid of all the emotional traumas, right? Nobody's done that, right? Your parents didn't do it. So you got their load. You got your ancestors' load. So that's what the aliens gave you, was your DNA to sabotage you. My DNA is almost all turned off in my body. That's why I can do healings. That's why I say never become a healer. If you become a healer, you're going to be dead probably between the age of 50 to 60. Because you will take on and activate in your DNA everything that's attached to you from the other people. If you deal with somebody who has a heart condition, you don't have a heart condition, your DNA will become activated and you'll probably get a heart attack when you get older. If not, you'll die of one of those people that you helped. Because they'll activate your DNA from the past. If you don't activate the DNA, it's dead, it's dormant. Once it comes forward, then you're on that roller coaster ride of that DNA lesson, experience. So never become a healer. I have clearings to do that. Do you want to get rid of your emotions first? Under your whole lifetime emotional clearing, I charge $5 times your age. Then I knock out $50 for an Expo special. Do it online, takes about 20 minutes to do. And then what I have is a special, and the next clearing that you get after you do a regular price clearing, then the next one's half price. The physical condition that you're dealing with now, I have a body jumpstart clearing. That's online. It has a bunch of clearings on it to help you out. I'll be putting the clone healing up here shortly here, that you can go online and do this here. How many are interested in coming to the Monday night workshop at 9 o'clock? It'll be fantastic. You're going to feel completely different. You feel better now, everybody? Okay. Of what? Yeah. Everybody think of an emotional issue right now. I don't need to do it. I don't need to do anything. I can work on thousands of people. I don't need to do one person. So everybody think of an emotional situation that you had. Could be, today. Could have been, when you're 2 years of age. Whatever you want to bring up, I'll clear it from you. Okay. Everybody have something? It's gone. Okay? Now look at it, and it should be pretty distant from you. You can still see it in Technicolor with the neon lights and everything else, The movie's still running, but there's no charge on it. The light allows you to have an experience. That's what you're here to do, is experience, okay? This used to be a light planet. The light's still here, just that the darkness took it over.
When was that? When was it a lifetime?
When it was created. How long ago, I don't know. Yeah. Another issue, everybody? Think of one. Gone. Think of another one. You ready? Gone. One more. Gone. That's how the light works. Instantaneous healing. So when I do these healings, you're on the Lightship instantly, momentarily, and the light works with you, clears your situation. When I do a whole lifetime clearing, it's different than what I'm doing here. Now I'm just having you pick one issue, because you have to judge yourself. Light doesn't judge you. If you were to come before the light and you said, "Fix me," I want everything fixed to my body, which everybody would like to have, right? They'll just look at you and say, "Oh, you're fine. You're living your creation." So when I do a whole lifetime clearing online with people, they are taking you and erasing the negative charges on your traumas in this lifetime without you even thinking about them. In 20 minutes, your whole lifetime is cleared. You get rid of probably 95% of your storyline in this lifetime, because you're living your storyline over and over and over again. History repeats itself. Okay, what else can I do? Yeah.
Could you remind everybody the meeting you have that is not on the schedule?
Yeah, that's tonight to enlist at 8 o'clock, and I think it's in one of the Century rooms, Century C. So if you want to, I think it's the same room. I think it's the same room to enlist.
Well, also that postcard explained that's where they can go after.
Oh yeah, I do have a card here for radio programs. They have over probably, 800 shows or so on archives on BBS Radio. I'm on a new one which is called Rumor Mill, a 3-hour show. Starts at, it's on the microeffect.com. And that's from 6 to 9 on Mondays. So I do instantaneous healings on all the programs and talk about the Lightship a little bit, as much as I can. Time goes by really, really quick, but you can grab some of these too if you would like that. And my booth is 201. If you haven't been into the light infusion chamber, go into it. It'll change your life. It's just wonderful. So how much time do we have left? 10 minutes or so? 20. Okay. What's in the program guide for me to cover? See, I live in the moment. We have to figure out what to put in there, you know?
And if you want the literature, I have some more literature.
Right.
What is important about 2012?
What's that?
What is important about 2012?
What is important about 2012? You don't want to be abducted. You don't want to be taken to a timeline sideways. On my website, I have a free clearing, which is the 2012 clearing, which is like an abduction clearing. You can go on there and get that. So whatever you've heard about 2012, you're welcome. Whatever you've heard about 2012, once you get hooked up to it, like praying, you become prey to it, they will abduct you sideways into a reality that you know nothing about. And that's the sad part. Yes?
A few minutes ago, you mentioned something about destiny, and we were all here to do something. Most of us don't try to change it, is what you said. If you want to change it, what would you recommend doing?
Okay, so how to change your reality. Okay, you're all running a program. Okay, you're all programmed in running just like your experience, and they're in charge of that program. On my website, I have what's called a psychic billboard clearing. Oh, okay, I'll go back a little bit. The New Age metaphysics people talk about, the big thing is to how your thoughts control and create your reality. Well, that's true in the land of darkness. But that's like the banking system, you know. Whatever you want in your life, somebody's probably going to lose on it. and you may get your reward, just like finding your parking place, okay? So you have to get somebody else to move their car for you to get there, right? So that's the battle of the minds. And that's what they talk about. So you don't want to do that system. You don't want to use your mind control to put spells on people to get them to, work with your, free will, which you're using against the light. So you're using your source energy of you to project a darkness energy going into other people's energies. Remember, the light that you still carry, that you still have a little spark of light, is still very powerful, even though you may be diluted. But you don't want to use that along with mind energy to harm people. So how do you change your reality? Okay, on my website I have a clearing, I think it's $20 for the month, and it's a psychic billboard clearing. And in that I have 3 different boxes. One's where you are now in your life, whatever that would be. So you change that in the next box, I think underneath it, to what you want it to be. So that's how your mind's affecting your life. Remember, you're using your mind to affect your life, and you want to change that. It's just a program. So you can't use a dark side program because it's just strictly a program. It doesn't have any energy on it. Next one is, what are other people imprinting for you? You see, and how is that mind control energy from all of your friends affecting you? They put you into a box, right? How do you get out of the box that they put you into? If they're very strong on their mind energies. That's how people do spells and, curses on people. Okay? The next one is what the aliens are doing to you. So you can change all of those and then use that program to change your reality. Then you want to check it probably every 2 days. See what's happened to you in your life. Because people read you psychically. They use the mind energy to read mind energy. Like attracts like. So they're going to enhance and with your self-fulfilling prophecy bring to you what you are emitting around in your auric field. Yeah, you take the box initially, you find out where you are in your life, and let's just say you want to get a job and you can't get a job. You've been trying to get a job for 6 months. You don't know what's happening. Well, you go in there and maybe your last boss didn't like you and is always thinking bad thoughts about you. Now that's being transmitted to you on a psychic courting, and you're involved with that person. You don't know about it, but you go into a job interview and your boss is transmitting to you on your billboard around you, right, that you're a bad employee. You go in to get the job and they read that, they read your resume, but they look at you and they go, oh, bad employee, it's being flashing to the person, right? You don't get the job. So I have a psychic billboard clearing. What I have weekly for $20, if you're interested in having some clearings on the telephone, okay? On Wednesday night, these are all at 5:30, and that call lasts probably about 2 hours. So it lasts until my voice runs out. But I do a decording call on Tuesdays, and then on yeah, that's Tuesday. Wednesdays I do water charging. Okay, and then Thursdays I do decloning. They're $20. So it's about 2 hours of decloning. And we probably go through, I don't know, do you know, Larry? You're on the call. How many clones do we normally get out on the decloning calls?
It's thousands, maybe 35,000.
Okay. So that's on Thursdays for $20. That'll last, Thursday will be probably about 2 hours. And then Friday I do entities. And that's going to only be a 1 hour call because I have radio programs to do and stuff. And then I have the rumor mill on Mondays from 6 to 9. That's brand new, a 3 hour radio broadcast on the internet. Yes? Everybody's been abducted. Everybody. Have to keep doing clearings to get out. They only want you because you're emotional. You're abducted. You're abducted every 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes you're abducted. You're out on a timeline. Yes. All they want from you is your emotional energy.
So when you get angry,
When you get angry, when you get happy, either way, it's emotions. They don't care if it's negative or positive. But normally, they have people more on the negative side of things. You know, because you get really frustrated. Yes.
I've always had precog visions all the time. I've always hit 20%. There's two of them that haven't happened yet. They involve traveling. What happens if I just choose to not travel any experience?
Yeah, it's very hard to get out of their system. See, I'm in the now. I'll take you where I live. Okay, I'm going to stop time for you on your timeline. Okay, now you're all on different timelines. Maybe this person here has a bad back, so he's on the bad back timeline. Maybe the lady behind him is on a timeline, maybe for regret or something. She's on the regret timeline. Maybe the person over here is on heartache timeline. So we're all on different timelines, okay? And then they replicate you maybe 1,000 times, and the aliens do the timeshare selling, right? They're very smart, right? Like the condos that you can get, And so they're all sharing timelines to other aliens. And now they go, oh man, this guy here is wonderful, man. He has all this pain in his body and everything else. And man, they go, oh man, he's in demand. So all these alien races now are coming to pay their money to get on your timeline, okay? And then they can go sideways with them and tangents, all different types of things. I won't get into what they do to you besides what you think you're having done here. But that's a whole different story, okay? But let's take you, what was I going to do now is take you off of, out of time. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? So I'm going to stop the alien timelines. I'll count to 5 so you can feel it slow down. I'll do 10. Here we go. You're gonna feel the clock that's slowing down, and you'll notice that everything around you you're not gonna be quartered to. Right now you're quartered to everything because everything's in time. Everything here is created in time. This is a time-based reality creation. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There. Now time has stopped for you on the timeline that you're living on. How do you feel? More relaxed? You're not hooked up. Slow. Your clock is still moving, but you're out of time. So this is what the New Agers talk about, being in the now. They don't know about source energy. They just know about being in the now. Okay? They may use eternal now or some other words, but they don't know about it because they're still living in duality.
that's what Eckhart Tolle does.
Okay, now I'll put you where I live. Okay, ready? I'll count to 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There. Now you're out of time. We try to get a thought right now, like what I say, I have to remember what I'm talking about, okay? You won't have anything from the past to haunt you. Because you're controlled by time.
Well, how can we get out of it? You're not able
You're clearing, so you got to clear your DNA of all your stuff so you can have the opportunity to do that.
through meditation?
You don't want to meditate typically if you go out of your body. You only the mind a heart drop. Quickest way to become centered is what I did, counting from 10 to 1. 20 seconds, you're there.
You can do it every day.
Do it but if you start doing it a lot, you can lose track of time. Now you're in a time-based reality, right? So if you've got to show up someplace or pay a bill, you better get a day planner. And remember to use the day planner.
So there isn't any higher, lower, or middle stuff.
Oh yeah, that's another New Age teaching. We'll bring in more light to you. You got to connect to your higher self. And, there's no such thing in light. It's all light. If there was a duality or diversity or a system of light, then it would be judging itself, right? So there's no dimensions in light. There's no such thing as a higher. Everybody goes, oh, I'm going to get my a higher self-guidance over here. What's outside of yourself? What's outside of yourself? The aliens, okay? When they get hooked up, just pray outside of yourself. They're with their fishing poles waiting to get you. Using chum, yes.
Just about everybody believes we have to suffer and learn and experience and go through things in order to evolve. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's their scheme of things, having you learn lessons. Remember, Buddha came to tell you that there's karma, that you want to clean it out of your body. I think his teaching got kind of askewed a little bit, but he came before Jesus to jumpstart people, so that when Jesus came, he could do the ascension. People would say, oh yeah, I know about that. We got to clean our body up before we have children. To develop our densities, so that the children will be able to do the ascension process. The ascension is just leaving here. Happens every 2,000 years. It's a small time, using time, a small window of opportunity to leave here with your body physically. But you can't leave here if you don't have densities taken out of your body. Lee, I was talking to you about an hour or so ago. She goes, Ron, all you talk about is doom and gloom. I go, well, I'll just talk about reality. What's here? What you have to do. You have to clean your body out. If you're in misery, get it cleaned out. Do the emotional clearing. Do some clearing. Do a pain clearing. Yes.
Were these souls aliens created by source?
No. So you have, very good question. So what you have on one side here, you have the land of darkness. These are life forms that have no spirit or soul. A black widow is a good one. That's one of the newest alien wars that we had last Sunday and Monday, basically. Anybody feel weird last Sunday and Monday? Okay, that was an alien attack happening and the soldiers knocked them out. Very strong. In fact, what they had to do is that they were so strong coming in. The Black Widow energy, instead of using the poison that they bite you with, they put it like in the air, like a mist. So that leaked into our reality here. So what the time-traveling soldiers had to do, we had to go in there, because it was so bad, they had to take the soldiers that were enlisted, okay, and go 5 minutes after they were enlisted in time and re-enlist them over again. That make sense to you? So now they got double the forces out there. And then they took out the Black Widow energies. That's the newest alien war that we had. What they're doing right now, I don't have any intel on it. So I have a lecture coming up in the 2 o'clock, and I'll be continuing on here if you wanted to come to that. I don't want to take all your time up at the Expo. It'll be a Century C maybe or something, Century C. But by all means, if you can enlist tonight. It's real beneficial. I don't know how much time I have left, but I have to do that. And come to the Light Infusion Chamber. What is it? Oxygen. Okay. The aliens give you the oxygen. I'll change that. Ready? Everybody take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale a few times. And I'll take away the oxygen that the aliens are giving you with the negative stuff in it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There. This is the alien energies. It's now released from you. Take a deep breath. You're going to have a different oxygen that you're breathing right now. That's part of the mind control stuff they're giving you. Yes?
On your website, you talk about different colors of oxygen.
Yeah, different colors too. Yeah, I use colors because people can relate to colors.
So you're not being affected by alien stuff?
Am I being affected by them? I'm always affected by them, yes. I'm an alien headhunter. More than you, probably. I'm 24/7 online, working instantly with the military forces, bringing them back to life again, fighting the aliens. As I'm here, I bilocate. I probably bilocate many, many times. And so, what's that? Constantly, yeah. They want my butt. I'm working with the underground, the time-traveling soldiers, yes, On the surface here, probably nobody. They don't really understand it. I do get agents coming into my lectures at times. When I was doing my radio program, and I was talking about the actual name of the program was Gray Skies. So I'm dealing, and I put Gray Sky Clearing on my website. It's a free clearing. I have about 5 or 6 free clearings. Use them. It'll help you immensely. But I'm doing these BBS radio programs, and the whole room that I'm in with my telephone in front of me, speakerphone, it's like you can feel all these remote viewers. I probably had from all the different countries and everything else. They say, what's happening underground? They're trying to figure this stuff out. And so I finally get it, and I deal with two people. One is CIA that almost materializes, and then I have, well, actually 3. I have one that's in brown and one that has a bunch of badges and stuff on him. Who knows what he is? Some kind of high general or something. And they come in and they try to get me to talk. So whenever I say anything that's dealing with government stuff, they kind of show up and they try to get me to say things. But I'm like, I can say what I want, but I kind of listen to them at times when they do show up, okay? When I bring I'll bring the ball in here. This is one of the CIA things here. But where was I a minute ago? Oh, okay, yes, so I'm dealing with aliens continuously.
Is it true that the place in Washington, D.C.
There's
Colorado
was
was blown away?
I have no idea on that one. Very possibly all the earthquakes. That could be one of the underground stuff. What I'll do is bring in one of the CIA spy balls. Okay. So I'm checking right now with them. Yeah, they're right here. You want to see them? I'll ask them to show up here. You're going to see a CIA officer showing up here, man. Okay. These are from the underground. Okay. Not the negative underground. There's all different types of fashions of stuff happening here. And then I'll bring in the guy in the dark blue with all the little badges there. They're right over here. Do you see them? Feel their energy presence? You do? Okay. So I'm going to bring in the ball that's, I'll bring in the old technology that was here probably maybe 40 years ago. This is the size of a grapefruit, and it has cameras on it and microphones. So I'm going to put it right here. I'll have them stick it right on my hand here. Okay, there it is. So they can spy on anybody, anywhere, okay, with this thing. Now the new one, you guys see it? I'll move my hand here. It'll be floating right here. There, it's right there. You guys see it? Can you feel the energy on it? The new one is the size of a golf ball. Yeah. Just checking out. Okay, we'll get this to get away here, and we'll bring in the new one, the little golf ball one. 10 minutes? Oh, that's great. We got some time left. It's slowed time down, so there's the new one. It's kind of floating right here. That's the new one.
You mentioned the founding fathers.
The founding, yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. They're time travelers. And so they're still living the way they looked when they made the Constitution. And so they want freedom here. They want freedom for the planet.
Is Constantine a part of any of that?
No, he's not.
They want the republic versus democracy?
The ones that, what they wanted was to give free will, free choice to everybody. Sovereignty, yeah. Yes, sovereignty. Individual sovereignty. That's who's fighting the aliens.
Are we going to get that soon?
Depends how much the light can work to get them out of here. See, the light, okay, the light never chases darkness. Light will only act when the darkness, you get them to remove it here. There, they'll get it out. So I don't worry about stuff too much. So the light does not chase darkness, but it will go after the darkness if the darkness attacks the light. Because the light is being taken by the darkness. So you have to understand that. People say, why can't the light do this? Well, it hasn't been attached. So what happens is, or attacked. So the soldiers are down there to bring forth free will, free choice, which is what light is, okay? Even though they're killing things, okay? So the light doesn't really want to kill anything. You follow me so far? So these soldiers are down here to protect the Earth from being invaded by aliens. So that's a no-no. So they're now out there fighting the aliens. So if anything happens to those forces, or they need to have any kind of backup, the light's in there instantly to terminate the aliens. Now the soldiers have source energy with them to destroy the aliens. Okay? But the light's always there, source energy is always there to get rid of aliens. But they need somebody to do the work like a conduit. So it's not going to come here on its own to do anything. But it will protect its sovereignty of being light. Because when the aliens come to attack and take away the light and put it into darkness and steal it, then they shouldn't be doing that. And that's what the soldiers are fighting for, even though it's a negative type of situation. That make sense to everybody? Did I say it properly? So light here is to help you, but it can't help anything until it's attacked. And the soldiers will go out there with the, to fight the aliens that are invading here.
You believe we're going to total fascism?
I don't believe any of that.
Especially with the
Mind energy.
sign on Sunday
Well, I don't get into that. I don't do any book reading or anything. I just fight aliens. Alien headhunter.
Do we go after our pets also?
They go after your pets, yeah. Yep. Whatever they can cause problems with you on and everything else, they'll do that.
If our thoughts are not our own,
Yes.
and for instance, my thoughts are not my own and I'm mind controlled by aliens, then the things I do on a daily basis, just the things I do, clean the house, do laundry, whatever it is, then is that what they had planned for me, for my life, or is that something I'm doing on my own, by my own free choice? I don't understand.
It's really hard to find that line of what you're doing and what they're doing for you or to you. When you're in peace, then you know that you're in source energy with your spirit. Yes.
How much rest do you need per day?
How much what?
Rest.
Some nights I've had a couple of hours. Sometimes it varies, depends what I'm doing. See, every clean on my website is going through my body. That's why I have a little bit of weight on me right now. So I'm about, maybe 20 pounds or so overweight. Are they trying to kill me? All the time. Yeah, I got hundreds of barcodes on me, death barcodes. In fact, if you're not feeling well, I have an alien death barcode on my website. It's $150, and then you get a free alien. It's a stress death barcode. You have barcodes put on you, and those barcodes will kill you. That's in your natal chart. They set you up to die, right? They made you live, right? They had you born, and now you have death. Well, when you hit a barcode, your life force starts to leak out of your body. You start losing your life, your will to live. And then your body shuts down. So most people will have at least 3. Some people have had maybe 10. Do that clearing. It takes 2 hours per barcode. And it's one price. Some people think, oh, gee, it's $150 per barcode. No, whatever you have. You can send me an email and say, how many barcodes do I have? I want to do a barcode clearing. And all of a sudden, you're going to get your energy back into your body.
Can you tell how many barcodes a person has?
Yeah. Instantly, yeah.
So there's no good aliens that are going to come and save us from ourselves?
They like to believe that. I wish I was on the panel the other day with the UFO panel or something, but, I'm on one tomorrow at, I think, 11:30 or something. But I'd love to be on one of those George Norrie panels or something, but that's the good old boys, Yes.
I need to get clear, because you're here working on us, force gives the spark of light, and we have ourselves, but you can't go outside, you have to stay.
You have to stay inside, but
You can't meditate, because meditate takes you out, so the only way to do it is mind heart. Is that it in a nutshell?
that's it in a nutshell, but your spirit's not powerful enough. Your spirit's diluted. You only have a little grain of sand in you. Remember, you're
Then how do you do it then? There's no way that we can get clear.
Unfortunately, yes. That's why the Lightship is here. It comes every 2,000 years.
How long are you going to do this?
All I can tell you is they wanted me to do this here in 2005. I like hung my shingle up. I used to do healings all the time for people, and I thought, forget this. People don't get what I'm doing. And so I hung it up, wasn't doing much, off and on. Then they wanted me to come out in 2005. They said, we'll be doing this for 3 years. So the light at that point probably assumed that I would see enough people in that 3 years to be in auditoriums and stuff and doing mass healings on people. Well, the 3 years came and went, and I'm still doing it. And people are catching on a little bit. The source energy. Yeah, source energy. I came back here. I picked a body, came in, and I'm here.
Is it like the previous masters who walked on the earth? I mean, as far as how can we relate to what you're saying? As far as them.
The masters, I would say probably correct, yeah. So I am I guess a descending and ascending master continuously. That's why I can do these healings like this here. I don't have any DNA. I'm not from here. I don't live in your reality. Although I live here and I eat and I have troubles and problems and a daily life here, but I live in the moment.
That's the part that I was about to say, is like, if all this work is supposed to be done for our building and source life, then why is there a price tag attached? Why are you, if you don't live here, why do you need to eat and if you're not, why is that? Why is it not just given freely from source and life to rescue?
Because we live in a monetary system here. Yeah, I have to live. I have to eat. I need vitamins. This expo costs money. Everything here has a price tag on it. Yeah, I have to put gas in my car. Yes.
Did you say that
Yep, they're aliens. They're of darkness. They may think that they're of light. Remember, everybody who channels, thinks they're getting, all of a sudden you get tapped on your shoulder. One day you wake up and you go, "Oh my God, look at this thing up here, man! This is it. This is the whatever it is, right?" They wanted me to give this message to humanity. Well, a lot of that stuff could be pretty decent, but it's still, the light does not channel. The light cannot talk to anybody, because you already have it with you. See, the common denominator of source energy is go within. You got 1 minute to go. And that's your source energies with your spirit. No. You have to do the mind to heart drop. It could be meditation, but if you go out of your body, then you're going out. And at meditations, normally, they have you go out with the guided meditation. Yes?
When you talk about angel and the devil, there's this girl that died for 8 hours and came back, so she testified about heaven and hell. What do you think of that? She's talking
Well, there is heaven and hell, yeah, but that's still in the land of darkness. In true light, there's no such thing.
But what do you think of angels, though? That's coming.
Light of the darkness that you're bringing in. Yep.
So Gabriel, Michael, and the rest of the angels.
What you do, you do the mind to heart drop, okay, and then you ask your spirit to bring those energies into you. Then they'll come in from light. Okay, if you use your head, it's going to be light of the darkness. Okay, remember that's mind energy. They'll give you whatever you want. And if you need to get more books to understand, to learn about something, they'll give you 100 books to buy and read until you finally get tired of reading, or you want to get more truth. And remember, there's always truth in something. The darkness copied the light. So there's always going to be truth there, but you're still stuck here. But where true source does not judge anything, and you always have it with you. But your spirit's so diluted from the clone bodies that you're dealing with. That's why I'm doing these clone exercises, because nobody on this planet could ascend if you're clones. Hello? Yes. One more question, then we'll have to go before they kick me out here. Yes. Huh? Why are you here? Somehow you must have got hooked up to the wrong bus or something, The tour guide, the tour guide maybe is a beautiful woman or handsome guy or something, And you got stuck. Remember the song Hotel California? You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave. But anyway, if you want to enlist, tonight, 8 o'clock. And I have another event, 2 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give him a round of applause.